Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief. Richie here, where I talk about my favorite thing in the entire world. Goddamn cryptocurrency. That's right. Today we're talking about peghub. We're talking about a new genesis of a tomb fork, which is just about to launch, right, on the 30th, which is tomorrow. And we're talking about NFTs, which will unlock your genesis staking. And of course, we're going to talk about some vaults inside a peghub. Now, what you want to do is you want to get into the description of this very video, and you want to check out the tweet, which I've linked to the top of the description. In that tweet, I'm going to be running a competition where I'll be giving away this, bomb NFT, so that you can get into the Genesis. Now, because the Genesis is only 24 hours and it's launching on August 30th, that means that this competition is only going to be running for about 12, not even 24 hours, right? I'm going to be choosing it very soon, so fastest finger might just win it, right? So check that out. Win yourself a seat in the Genesis of this NFT, which is rapidly selling out too and might go hugely up in value for you. Like and subscribe. Before we get into it, stop, admire, Mazadong. It's coffee time, and I would really appreciate it while I drink this coffee if you would take a moment to hit that like button on the video, right? And also, while you're doing that, why don't you subscribe to the channel? Because many people who watch these videos, shockingly, are not even subscribed. Shocking, can't believe it. So go on, do that. Bit of ASMR degen style for you there. All right, so let's get into today's video on some awesome ways that we can make some huge gains with Genesis staking. If you'd want to know the long and the short of it, basically Genesis is your opportunity to take your single assets and put them with this protocol safely, right, into staking to earn yourself very high yield, right, for a very short time. Injection of yield, essentially, and to get yourself set up in what could be a very successful year for. Boing. Okay, so if you have not noticed yet, I do have my own website, and we are getting close to the launch of my own passive income DAPP. It is now in testing, and you can find out more about it in my Telegram. Join my Telegrams by getting into the grams here, the chat channel right here, where you can find out all the projects that I'm in. I also do have the Teach and Farmer spreadsheet, which is going very well. Because we're talking about a new project today, I have actually added it, or begun adding it, into the DJ Farmer spreadsheet right here. We're talking about Snowpeg's Genesis and peghub today, which is a growth of bomb money. Bomb money we've been talking about for almost 2 years, right? And it's still evolving, it's building in the bear market, right? We're gonna check that out too. But my DJ Farmer spreadsheet does cover loads of other projects. In total now 16 different projects that I track, and you can track them on your dashboard here. To unlock the DGen Farmer so that it doesn't look like this, but it looks like this, then you need to get yourself the NFT. The NFT is available on Polygon OpenSeas. It's this one here for 0.01 Ethereum, which at the moment is a shocking price of about 14 bucks. Yeah, $14.49, 0.01 Ethereum. And if you want to know something very interesting, if you do want to get early access into my passive income DAPP, you must be a holder of a Crypto Mischief NFT. Simply by purchasing the NFT, you click here to reveal the unlockable content, then you will be able to get the link to the sheet, use your NFT transaction to unlock the sheet. Yeah, we have whole videos on it up here. So far sold are 85 of the NFTs have been sold so far, which is fantastic, right? We have 215 of them left at this price of 0.01, at which case I'll be launching the next phase of them, phase 2, which will just be the same utility, but a higher price, right? So getting early is cheaper. Well, as always in crypto, which is why we're actually coming on to talk about this, right? Crypto, much like many things in life, is extremely advantageous to early adopters, to those who find projects earlier, buy tokens earlier, expect or get information or knowledge earlier than others, generally seem to make higher amounts than newbies. That being said, the Genesis that's opening tomorrow, for me, in my time, for Snowpegs, is going to be an advantageous position for anyone to get into because of the trust and the reputation that Aaron at Bomb Money has grown. This is Snowpegs here. It's a peghub company, right down here, peghub company. I've not actually talked about peghub before on my channel, so we will be reviewing and going through what peghub is and how it works also in this video. It is tied into all the other platforms which Bomb Money and Aaron have opened, and the peghubs will be the next development in this. So we do have peghub, BitBomb, CZPegs, and BTC Stake, which is on the Bitcoin network. And now we will have the next development, which is the Snowpegs, right? But before we get into what peghubs is and how we can use it, I think we should first get into the most pertinent information, which is the Genesis staking, how to get in on it, and what you can earn, right? So on Snowpegs, you'll notice that we're pegging to a couple tokens here. It's a tomb fork, right? I've talked about tomb forks many times. If you don't know what a tomb fork is, I suggest you come to my website, you come into the grams, right, telegrams, and chat to us, and we'll explain to you exactly how it works. It's all to do with the peg, right? Notice, peghub. So Snowpegs, right? These tokens here are going to be attempting through the algorithm of seniorage, right, to peg to their asset. So Snow avax is going to peg to the price of avax. Snow Sol is going to peg to the price of Solana, and Snow Link is going to peg to the price of Chainlink token. Now, when they are just above the peg price, so if avax is $10 and Snow avax is $10 or $11, then you will be able to use this token here, SnowShare, and put it into a boardroom where you can therefore print yourself more of that token. So because there are 3 tokens, you can choose where you want to go. Do you want to go in Snow avax, you want to go in Snow Sol, or Snow Link with your share token, and then it will earn you more of the token. But that's not happening yet, right? None of this is. The farm section is not open yet, the boardroom is not open yet, right? The vaults will not be open yet. The vaults would bring you to peghub. And this is the first development of any of the peghub ecosystem, which is actually launching on the avax chain, as I know. So this is on avax chain. I'm sure you could have guessed because of the avax token, right? So you need to get the avax RPC to get into your MetaMask, then connect to your wallet. So I did say that none of these, the boardroom and the vaults and the farm are not open yet, but the token is out, right? I've been tracking it. This is here, your Snow Share token. This would be the one which you can put in the boardroom to print you more tokens. Now, this token will be extremely volatile in price. We're seeing here the price of it at the moment of $6,522. My God, went all the way up to $10,000. Yeah, started yesterday at $1,000, right? So if you did catch that early, that's what I mean. You would have made yourself great gains, sold that, right? It doesn't have the boardroom open yet, so you need to be very careful, and the liquidity will be very low. So buying and selling the token at this time would be extremely high risk, but if you are into high risk it for the biscuit, trading, edge of your pants kind of stuff, then yeah, go for it, have a try, right? But for me, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going into the farm section, right? And I'm going to go to Genesis, right? Genesis staking. So you come down here below, we have Genesis farms to earn Snow avax, earn yourself Snow Sol, or earn yourself Snow Link. So you can choose which one you want to earn. Now, the reason that I'm really interested in this, the reason I'm making a video on it, is because I followed Aaron with Bomb Money, then, let's come to peghub. I followed him in Bomb Money, CZPegs, and also BitBomb, right? Moving over to BitBomb. I would say that the developer of peghub and of Snowpegs, of CZPegs, of BitBomb, is very trustworthy. He has done a bunch of Genesises and none of them have ever had any issue, right? So in a way, it's almost safe as houses to get your funds in here, right? So that's why I will be doing it. I will be taking my USDC, I will be taking my wrapped avax, and I'll probably be farming for Snow avax. Will probably be the one that I'm going to go for. I'm going to go in with about 10 grand, and after, I guess it's going to be 24-hour Genesis. Usually they're 24 hours, sometimes they're a bit longer though, and you will farm for APRs such as this, which is, yes, that is 22 million% APR. Of course, as soon as people begin to deposit their funds into these APRs, they will go down, but they will be very, very high APRs, okay? And they will earn you the PEG tokens. Then from that point, you will be able to put your PEG tokens into the farm and earn yourself Snowshare token. Once the boardroom opens, you can then take your Snowshare and put it into the boardroom to earn yourself more PEG tokens. This is how it works. Of course, if the price of the PEG tokens goes below the PEG that they're set at, then the boardroom will probably not mint you any of your tokens. And then the share token, Snow AVAX, will start to go down in value because its use case has been cut, right? Until then, finally, the PEG tokens come back above PEG. That is why we have bonding. But we will talk about all this later. Right now, what we're focusing on is simple. Take single assets, put them in for the token of your choice, farm it, keep the token, sell the token, do what you want, earn money, right? This is what they offer. Now, of course, I'm saying that this is safe as houses, but at the same time, DeFi always has inherent risk, and you need to be aware that you should always only invest into protocols in DeFi, only invest what you're willing to lose, okay? It's very important because we never know what's going to happen in the future with DeFi. A whole plethora of stuff can go wrong sometimes, so you need to manage your risk. This is not financial advice, it is purely entertainment and education about the possibilities of DeFi in the wild world of crypto. So you might be thinking now, ooh, yeah, this Genesis looks good. You know, I can just take some of the tokens I have lying around, especially stable coins and AVAX, right? If you're in the AVAX chain, then you must have some AVAX. You probably have some stable coins lying around. You throw them in, earn yourself some tokens. Great. But the plot thickens. Not everyone can go into the Genesis farms. The only people that can get into the Genesis farm this time, okay, will not just be mercenary farmers who want to farm and dump, because they have to invest also into BOM. And they need to do that by getting into BOM Evolution by peghub. This is a series of NFTs, 2,000 beautifully designed, limited supply collectibles that provide exclusive access to all peghub launches. That's right. So there will be more launches. At the moment, the price of them is 0.025 Ethereum for one, not including the gas fee. This is on the Ethereum chain, right? You can mint them now by clicking here. It will take you to the mint section where you would use your ETH on the ETH chain and mint yourself an NFT. The utility that they offer: exclusive access. Owning a BOM Evolution NFT is your pass to earning free tokens that are pegged to blue chip cryptos in our Genesis farms. So if you want to be in Genesis on SnowPegs, you must own an NFT. Simple as. With 4 Genesis farms launching by the end of 2022 and many more each year after that, investors will need to purchase an NFT on the secondary market ahead of each launch. So by owning these NFTs, you continually get new Genesis launches where you can single asset stake and farm yourself more and more tokens. Unique design. The collection has 61 unique designs and has rarity with over 150 possible combinations. Will you get a quad legendary? Possibly, possibly not. So the mint, just a quick FAQ here. What are Genesis farms? Right, you can check it all out here. The link is obviously in the description for this. Genesis farms allow the initial distribution of a new token to investors. With your BOM Evolution NFT, you'll be able to deposit a range of cryptos to earn free tokens that are pegged to blue chip cryptos. These farms last 24 hours, right? So it is 24 hours, and are incredibly lucrative, with APRs typically in the thousands. When is the next opportunity? It is now, right? Tomorrow, thesnowpegs.com on August 30th, right? What can you do with the rewards you earn in Genesis? Investing your earned rewards in the protocols to earn share tokens is a great way to amplify your gains. You can also trade your earned tokens for other cryptos of your choice via their swap page. So if you want to just sell them, you can. If you want to trade them, you can. If you want to use them to get higher gains, you can, right? That's your freedom that you can do by owning the NFT that gives you have the choice to do that. The BOM Evolution NFTs, by the way, will all be revealed once 2,000 have been minted. So if you do come to your, that's my NFT. Whoops. That's my NFT again. Yeah, if you come here to OpenSea on BOM Evolution NFT, right? Link in the description for this too. You can find them. I have a few. I'd come to my profile. You will find in my collection, I have 3 of them, right? They have not been revealed yet because they will be revealed after all have been minted. Remember that, okay? So you would come to BOM Money and you're going to mint, right? You come here to mint now. And this is your chance. So they look really cool. I really love the designs. Ooh, good. So almost a quarter have already been minted for this to get into the Genesis staking. So, as I said, early worms get the worm. Early birds get the worm, sorry. Early birds get the worm. Early worms get the bird, apparently. So, You can mint up to 20 at once if you really want. Why would you mint up to 20 at once? Why do I have 3? Right, I'm going to give away one. That's right, I'm giving away one. So what you're going to have to do is get into the tweet, which is in the description of this video. You're going to have to get to that tweet. You will have to like that tweet, comment into my tweet, and then share that tweet, okay? If 24 hours from me releasing this video, right, before the Genesis staking, I'm going to choose the winner of one Bomb Evolution NFT. I'm going to send it to the address. Now think about this, right? As I said, the price of 0.025, 1 quarter already minted. What happens when all 2,000 have been minted would mean that only 2,000 wallet holders are able to get into the Genesis staking for Bomb. But that also means that is it going to be 2,000 individuals which are going to be holding these NFTs? Possibly not. People might be buying multiple amounts of them to push up the price of their NFTs, because people who want to get into these Genesis, especially a peghub Genesis, is guaranteed gains, right? There's, like I said, it's safe as houses. So this is a great idea, and these NFTs might go rocketing up in value in the short term, especially in the run up to the next Genesis that they're going to launch after this one. Talking from experience, I went into the Genesis of CZ Pegs, that was a couple months ago. I put in about $10,000-$20,000 and I made absolute bank. Total, like huge amounts of cash. So getting into Genesis and playing it right, you can really make huge amounts of money. There we go. That's what we're going to talk about here for the Genesis. So like I said, I will be adding into the USDC and the wrapped avax for me, probably for Snow avax, because I think that will have the best performance, because it is the gas paying token of the avax chain. But I am quite interested also in Snow Link, because I do like Chainlink a lot, and farming with Link sounds, you know, it's a blue chip, massive blue chip token, and it might actually do quite well. But I think the avax is the Chad move, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Right, let's finally check out peghub. So after 24 hours, after the Genesis, we're gonna have 2 options. We can either come into the farm section, right, and manually do everything here, pairing up liquidity in the swap, right, which will probably bring us to peghub. Yeah, so the swap brings us to peghub too, okay? Pairing up liquidity there with your tokens, for example, your Snow avax, then take avax, make LP, and then farm for very high APRs to earn yourself the share token, right? And then when the boardroom opens, you'll be able to use that to then mint yourself more. But you can also come here to the vaults, and that's what I'm going to be doing, because I think it's a much more efficient and simple strategy, because we're going to be using peghub. So what is peghub, right? Peghub is a vault, essentially, for everything that is to do with the senior bridge protocols that Aaron has rolled out. And it is also a token with a very low supply. So you could see peghub as a gateway that allows a simple way for investors to benefit from farming blue chip cryptos with Snow Pegs, with BitBomb, with CZ Pegs. The vaults are powered by the senior bridge protocols that I just mentioned. So then, and the benefit is that we can simply just zap tokens in, and it will pair them up in accordance with the vaults that we want to be going into. Then you can just sit back and watch your bags grow as they auto-compound. Also, an auto-compounder is generally better for a protocol than people just manually farming. Both the CEO and the COO of peghub are fully 100% doxed. You can check that out, okay? And they are very famous for their transparency, and of course Bomb Money was the first ever tomb fork. Like, no one can ever take that away. peghub wants to become the largest crypto staking platform by 2025. If you think it's also interesting, please, again, get into the comments section. Yeah, don't let Mao be disappointed in you. You know what happens when he's disappointed. That's just it. Peghub is also expanding rapidly, as you can see from their NFT rollout, the fact that they're actually flying off the shelves. Those NFTs have only been sold for 1-2 days, I think, as well. That's ridiculous. You know, my NFTs only sold 80 and they've like sold way more than me. I can't believe that by my NFT. But they've got Snow Pegs, and they will have 4 protocol. Snow Pegs is one of 4 protocols that they're going to be launching by the end of the year. So by holding this NFT, you're going to get continuous chances to do this, right? And they have the peghub token, which we're going to be looking over, which has a limited supply of only 10,000 tokens. It benefits from buybacks, automated buybacks, which are distributed to all peghub stakers, along with building the liquidity and price stability of the peghub token. Where does this revenue come from, which continually buys back the peghub token? Well, actually, it comes from the developer, Aaron, right? Usually when someone creates a Tomb fork, they get an allocation of tokens, which they can then use for marketing, their own personal gains, and they actually can earn a hell of a lot of money from it. That's why a lot of Tomb forks fail very badly, because the developer is actually secretly dumping the tokens, right? This is a fact of crypto, okay? Developers can be bad. What Aaron's doing is he's actually taking the revenue, which would have been his allocation, and he is using it to give to all peghub holders. Right? So by holding peghub token, you are essentially making gains from the developer portion that's coming from the different farms, from CZ Pegs, from Snow Pegs. There's so many of them getting confused, and also the other 3 that are going to be out by the end of the year, all adding to peghub tokens buybacks. Tokens performed pretty well since the start of June, and they are very confident that it's going to get to new heights with the increased revenue that the other new 4 yield protocols which are being released are also going to be adding to. So first, what do you want to know? Okay, peghub token. So this is peghub token here. As you can see, the market cap is 2 million. The total supply, top right, top left here, 10,000 tokens. So that's the way it works. It has 10,000 tokens, so small. This has huge possibilities for going massively up in value. Now we can see that generally with the crypto trend that's been going on in this month, it's been pretty brutal, especially in kind of Tomb and Tomb fork and kind of seniorage protocols. Everyone that I'm in has had a pretty tough time. For example, Grape Finance is severely underpegged. Tomb, of course, is severely underpegged. Some of the, I think even things such as Dex Finance, they're not underpegged, but their share token is being hit very hard by selling, right? Because people are selling out. So of course, we see the same thing with the peghub token, which is having a lot of sell pressure coming into it. But at the same time, they are adding and building in the bear. So this actually makes me pretty bullish on this token. So I will be purchasing this token right now and showing you what I'm going to do with it. So let's start with that. So peghub you can purchase on the Binance Smart Chain. I'm just going to buy it straight up here on KuCoin because it will do all the thinking for me. Let's come to trade, and I need to decide what I'm going to buy. So I'll take 2 BNB, I guess, right? 2 BNB will get me 2.1 peghub token, which is great because, you know, the all-time high up here of $700, price right now $250. So I can see some nice gains there coming, especially as they're going to start feeding it with brand new inflow of capital coming from Snow Pegs and the next ones they're going to be rolling out. So of course, you know, high risk, high reward. Buy smart, right? All right, and we're done. So now I have 2.14 peghub tokens. What can I do then? So we come in here and we can find here, so this is peghub here. So I come up to the top and I would inject, so connected to my MetaMask, I would then come and see what I can do. So I have peghub here. I can lock it into the vault here and I can earn myself 3.94 APR on it right now. So, you know, just come in and I would take all the peghub I just purchased, I'd approve, and then I just throw it all in there, right? Why not? Deposit fee 0%, withdrawal fee 0%. Ledger, of course, safety first. All right, and we're in. So that's me then farming this and I'm earning myself more. This will be auto compounding it for me. So I'll just start to see the amount of peghub token I have grow as time goes by. Strategy wise, I'll wait and watch this chart. If it does go down further, then I'll buy myself more. If it goes up, I might take some profit, and that's how we make money. What else can we do? So once the Genesis is finished, we will start to see the Snow Pegs vaults open up here where we'll be able to take crypto and deposit in, right? Zapping in. So how does that work? So for example, if you were bullish on Bitcoin, for example, there I could take some tokens, right? I can take Bitcoin and I could just take 0.1 Bitcoin, for example, approve that, and it would deposit it into the pair, making me an APY of 23%, which is pretty good for your Bitcoin. You're not going to find that in many other places, right? But you are pairing it with the PEG token. Depending on if BitBomb is above or below PEG, you will be earning a higher or lower APR on that, right? And when you do withdraw that, it will send the 2 tokens separately into your wallet. You can either decide then if you want to sell the BitBomb or keep the BitBomb, you can choose there. So I'll probably be just going in with that because it's going to be a lot faster than coming to the swap page, right? and then using the swap page to balance out my crypto, and then find what I need and make liquidity and like all that stuff. I just don't need to, right? Don't need to. All right, so that is a full explanation of what peghub is, how the peghub token works, and the potential bullishness that it does have, the launch of Snowpegs, the Genesis, and most importantly, how to get into the Genesis with that NFT, which I will be giving away one, remember. So get into the description of this video, find the tweet, it will be the top of the link, right? Then like the tweet, comment on the tweet, and retweet that tweet, and you might win yourself an NFT and get into the Genesis, right? Good. Peace. I've been Crypto Mischief. You guys, as always, you've been fantastic. Don't get wrecked.
That's right. Tell me how you